Hello, YouTube Nation. Today is Friday, November 21st, 2025. Silver's taking a pretty decent plunge here, $48.81 at the current time of this video. So that's down almost $2 for the morning. Will it rebound somewhat this afternoon or into the morning here? Probably. But that's a decent drop off there. Gold fell also 1%. It's down to $4,031 per ounce right now. We saw last couple days the crypto market took a dump, and now I guess precious metals are following suit. What's going on out there? What's happening? Let us know in the comments section where you think this is going price-wise, and also what is causing this volatility. Because this is pretty impressive. Almost a $2 drop in the AM. Almost, 5%? Not quite. So, interesting. And, yeah, it should provide for a fun weekend. We're not going to pull any of our products here off the shelves, guys. It's all going to be for sale, what we have. We did get sold out of coal, silver, dollars yesterday, which was nice because we have quite a few of those stockpiled. Pretty good silver-wise, ready to go. I was thinking about actually adjusting my premiums on junk 90, but I'm decided I'm going to go ahead and hold pat and see what happens through this volatility here, and not make any decisions on that until Monday, just because this is too this market's too crazy right this second to make any changes there. But we're loaded pretty good with junk 90, not a ton, but we got a good chunk of dimes and quarters in the shop. Silver, other than that, running low on silver eagles. We do got one premium update there. And we got quite a few 1 ounce rounds in the shop if you're interested in those. So we're not going to pull our product. We're going to sell through this dip wherever it may land. And also, yeah, we're going to keep going as always, folks. You may see some of your LCSs pull their product just so they don't take a loss. Understandable. We don't do that here. We want to keep selling it and get rid of it because there's always going to be more coming in through the door. It has been, business has been insane this week. People are dropping off large amounts, mailing in large amounts of gold and silver, and we're getting it processed as fast as we can. On that note, all packages received yesterday were paid or checks sent out for that. All incoming checks that we received were processed and product put aside and packaged. And we got a couple Zelle payments that came in this morning that we're going to work on. And other than that, we are 100% caught up here. So I greatly appreciate all the business you guys and gals are slinging our ways. We're working long hours, but we're keeping everybody live here, so that's what's important. So we're gonna run premiums here today, get you guys and gals out on the back out on the interwebs and out to enjoy your beautiful weekend, because I think it's going to be a great one here in Central Florida. And as of right now, only one premium update, which we will run through here post haste. All right, let's do this. All right, guys and gals, no change here on foreign gold and gold bars. No change at all. We're paying 98% on gold bars. Fractional foreign gold, such as your modern Maple Leafs, Krugerrands, kangaroos, that type of material. On the fractional, we pay 98%. Now, if you got the 1 ounce version of those, we pay 99%. We're going to do that through Christmas, all right? After Christmas, we'll probably drop it back to the 98%. But right now, on 1 ounce gold, Maple Leafs, Krugerrands, kangaroos, pandas, Australian nuggets, Britannias, Philharmonics, we're going to pay 99%. Their fractional counterparts, though, 98%. That also includes the older fractional foreign gold like sovereigns, ducats, coronas, marks, francs, lira, pesos, all that type of material. We're going to pay 98% of melt on. Ungraded pre-33 gold, 98% of melt. Even some graded pre-33 gold is going to be 98% of melt. The $5 and $10 gold commemorative coins, we're going to pay 98% of melt on those. All right, guys and gals, U.S. gold fractional, we're paying melt plus 3% on the 1/10 ounce gold eagles. selling at melt plus 6%. Quarter ounce gold eagles, we're buying them at melt plus 2, and halves we're paying melt. We have no quarters or halves in the shop at this point. 1 ounce gold eagles, we're buying at spot minus 1% and selling at spot plus 2%. 1 ounce gold buffaloes, we're buying them at spot plus 1% and selling them at spot plus 4%. All right, platinum eagles, we got a couple left that actually came in yesterday. We buy 1 ounce platinum eagles at the spot price of platinum plus $50 per ounce and sell them at the spot price of platinum plus $95 per ounce. Those two there you see is what I have in the shop. All right, cool silver dollars. I sold out yesterday, which is amazing because we literally had thousands of them when we started the week. And boy, have we moved some cool silver dollars this week. I appreciate all that, guys and gals. We are still going to buy them at 34. Even with the dip today, the $2 dip, we're going to still buy them at $34 a piece. This is subject to change as always. And remember, Vermillion Enterprises reserves the right to change the premiums on the fly as the market changes. But we're going to continue for the time being buying coal silver dollars at $34 a piece. Don't be surprised, though, if this changes here in the near future. When we get them live back in the shop, we'll be selling them at $37. But again, that's subject to change also. So just keep in mind, but right now we are out of coal silver dollars. All right, junk 90. Oh, got a little bit over there. Hold on a second here. Technical difficulties, folks. All right, we're buying junk 90 at spot minus $5 per ounce. One of the biggest wholesalers in the West dropped their premium to where they're buying it at spot minus $4.50 per ounce. That's amazing. Yeah, this is getting dicey. I was thinking about lowering my premium on junk 90, but I'm like, with this much volatility in the market, I'm just going to hold through the weekend, see where we're at. Yeah. So we're going to hold that buying at spot minus $5 per ounce and selling at spot minus $3.50 per ounce. That's for junk 90. Plenty of dimes and quarters in the shop. Just a handful of half dollars though. So what we're talking about here, 1964 and before, silver dimes, quarters, and half dollars, folks. All right. If you're interested in them, come on in, reach out to the shop. Yeah. Remember though, next week is Thanksgiving, so we're pretty much turned off for shipping until after the holiday, all right? We're not going to have any packages going out next week because we don't want to suffer any losses due to the break in the action. So we'll resume shipping on the following week, guys and gals. All right, junk 40, still buying at minus 6 and selling at minus 4. What are we talking about here? 1965 to 1970, Kennedy half dollars. If you're interested in it, let me know. Buying at spot minus 6, selling at spot minus 4. This sounds weird even saying that. All right, generic silver. We're buying it at the spot price of silver minus $2.50 per ounce and selling it at the spot price of silver minus $1 per ounce. We have 1 ounce rounds live in the shop, quite a few. Some 10 ounce bars and a couple 100 ounce bars, pretty much out of everything else. But if you have generic silver you want to sell 1 ounce all the way up through 100 ounce pieces in size, we will buy it at spot minus $2.50 per ounce. If you have pieces that are larger than 100 ounces in size, such as the old Comex bars, we will have to call the refinery and see what they're paying first before we buy them. All right, guys and gals, off quality silver eagles, still buying at spot, selling at spot plus $1 per ounce. Wholesalers dropped their bids on this too. I think I'm actually buying these at a higher price than all the wholesalers at this point. So coal silver dollars, or not coal silver dollars, coal silver eagles, buying at spot, selling at spot plus 1 per ounce. What are we talking about here? Coins with milk spots on them, surface abrasions, could be colorized, off quality, random dates, and just scruffiness in nature. This material we do not consider retail friendly. Now here's our one price update for the day. Retail friendly silver eagles. We are now buying at the spot price of silver plus $1 per ounce and selling at the spot price of silver plus $3 per ounce. These are 4 solid date tubes of retail friendly American silver eagles. That means that each coin in the tube will be the exact same date. It'll be a full tube of 20. There will not be any milk spots or surface abrasions on them. If you bring them in to sell, folks, we're going to go through them. If we start seeing surface blemishes, they're going to get kicked off to the off-quality price point. It is what it is. The market is very critical on these, so just keep that in mind. Milk spots and surface abrasions get kicked off to the off-quality price point. So, but if they're nice solid date tubes of retail-friendly Silver Eagles, we'll buy them at +1 and selling at +3. Running low on these. That's one reason why I upped my buy price on them, because we are getting low on these. All right, so what else do we got going on here? What is on the no-buy list? Well, still not buying sterling silver or world alloyed silver coins or war nickels. Until the refineries start operating at a speed in which we can justify that, we have to turn it off. Unfortunately, I tried another refinery up north, and it hasn't gone as planned. They received the package last Tuesday and still haven't gotten a process assay report on it. So we're going on a week and a half, 2 weeks with them, and that just doesn't work. So unfortunately, it's not looking good out there for refining alloyed silver. But we'll keep you updated on it as I know stuff. As I know more information, I'll pass it along to you guys and gals. Payment. How do we receive payment, folks? Cash, wire, Zelle, scrap gold at 90% of its value. And we also take personal checks with an up to 2-week hold. Personal checks cannot exceed $7,500. All right, scrap gold at 90%. What are we talking about here? Talking about your old class rings, chains, earrings, wedding bands, bracelets, necklaces, any of that type of material. We'll buy at 90% of its value. That's 8 karat, 10 karat, 9 karat, 14, 18, 22, 24 karat gold jewelry. What determines the value? Well, the price of gold at the time of the transaction, the weight of the material, and the purity of the metal. So if you got old material that's laying in the bottom of your jewelry box, you don't wear anymore, you can't wear, it's broken, it just doesn't fit anymore, you've been carb loading, and you just outgrew it, well, hey, bring it in, mail it in, whatever. We will turn that into cash money for you at 90% of its value, or you can apply that towards the trade of stackable precious metals. Either works for us, and people take advantage of both options every single day. All right, folks, what is our shipping policy? We have a $3,000 minimum order. Free shipping and handling. If you want to place an order, please reach out to info@igscoin.com. Don't call us, folks. Reach out to that email address, and eventually somebody will get together with you and put a purchase order together. And we only ship to your local FedEx ship center. Only your local FedEx ship center. Not Walgreens or Dollar Generals or any of the other authorized vendors. Only your FedEx ship center. All right, I know that can be a little confusing, but that's really what it is. It's for our security, your security, and also your convenience. So when it's ready and you can make it there, you can go and pick it up. All right, guys and gals, we're Vermillion Enterprises, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 8 to 12. And I think I'm still going to do a flash sale tomorrow, even with the dump in silver price today. So I think it'll come back a little bit, but we're still going to do that flash sale tomorrow, folks. All right, and anything else? No, I think that pretty much covers it. Please don't call. Please email info@igscoin.com. Hey, you guys have a great weekend if we don't see you, and we'll be talking with you later on. Enjoy your day, guys.